Hello everyone, this is Goofy Gamer, aka Mr. Money. We opened a Temple of Malady, which I have my handy dandy 501. That's pretty good to demir and then launch the fleet. Oh man, technical difficulties. Um, I really like the temple. Other than that, what we're looking at here, I like the font, although Pinned to the Earth is a much better blue card. Laguna Band Trailblazer, the Dryad is good, but the Temple is a good solid pick in that if I go black or green, I will have a scry effect. What else is jumping out? Fairies, Band, Thunder. What is that? Thunder or something? Thunderhoof. That's an upgraded. What is that? Fairies, Band, Centaur or something. But yeah, we'll take the temple. And never know how much you would like a temple. In black cards, Cruel Feeding. That's just a cheap white combat trick that is similar to the lifelink spell for one cost in Journey, or in Born of the Gods. Cure's Dismissal, Game Warden, 4/5. 4/5 plus card advantage. And that's another good card advantage type thing, and it is a spell, but no other creature was really jumping out at me. And I could concentrate on enchantments in black or green, so yeah, Pinned to the Earth, Thassa's Devour, Hubris. That's good against Heroic, although red Heroic is pretty stable. Now green's not really open, but deals damage. Sorcery, that's not a good one. This is a good rush card, but kind of expensive. This is a removal card, -2/-2 for 3. We're gonna go with the Nixon fusion because of the removal factor. That's a good anti-control card. Font of Fertility allows for a much more wide splash. Deathbringer Lampad. Intimidate until the end of turn. It is an enchantment. So I could definitely go Enchantment Tribal. The anti-control card could come back around, but I don't feel like that would be a good card in this deck where I'm trying to build up enchantments. If there's another Deathbringer. Supply line cranes would be good in a rush strategy. I'm seeing a lot of good red come through. God Hunter's Octopus isn't really up my alley, but I'll take this boar with its Intimidate. Now we got Farika's Chosen. Font of Ire, which is a mobile lava axe, they would say. And I happen to think that this is a really good creature. It's a good closer, but it's not an enchantment. Neither is the Chosen. I feel like the Cerberus is really good, though. It is, especially when it goes monstrous. In a stalled board state, that can make blocking very, very awkward for the opponent. And if I'm playing black-red, I could splash the Crucifix's Insight. Riddle of Lightning. But that's for 5. Solidarity of Heroes. 1/1 counter. Let's see what else we got. Cast in Darkness, -2, can't block. Discards a card. I like Cast into Darkness. -2, -0, and can't block. On the right creature, that could really mess up some strategies. And Riddle of Lightning wasn't really up my alley. Scry one with the Sigiled Skink or Death Touch with the Pharika's Chosen. I'm more interested in the Death Touch. Although Ajani's Presence was at +1/+1 and lifelink, indestructible for 1, and then 4 for 2 of them. I mean, that's not so bad. But yeah, we'll get the Chosen here. Now this enchantment might be up our alley. I don't really have much in the way that I could buff up the Fairies Band. But I'll take another 1 Strength of the Fallen. Now Minotaur, or slightly bigger for 1 more mana. That extra 2 toughness might come in handy. Now it's not decided whether I'm playing green I might want this. It is an enchantment after all. Is this good against me? I don't know. We'll take the black and send the red signal. But I don't want anybody to have a Lob Axe just laying around. So let's see what else we open. What are we looking for? Some pretty decent stuff. I like the black-green Pharika, Siren, Nyx Weaver. That is our rare, the Siren. 1/1 flyer for 1. And you can enchant a creature. There's Hubris for bounce. And black Nyx Infusion is more for removal. Fastest Devourer is not really where we want to be. Now reach at the beginning. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Yeah, that could be alright. If it comes back around, that'll send us a signal. Put 1/1 counters on everybody. It's an instant, not an enchantment. And this might be more up our alley. We haven't really taken any blue cards, but I'm not interested in another or one of these. Yeah, I'll take the Siren, then sort by color. Grim Guardian. He's low enough cast that that might be a good thing to have, especially since he's an enchantment creature. He has a 1/4 for 3, and that's a 5/5 for 6. I can see something like that coming back around. Also, Magma Spray. Looks pretty enticing for the red going on in me. I'm just gonna go with the safe pick with the Guardian. It's not very aggressive, it's more controlling, but what we got here? Must be blocked. That doesn't sound very good for what we're trying to do. But Magma Spray number 2, I think we could splash a green card. I don't know. Trample until the end of turn, that doesn't really fit with everything that we're trying to do. We're more control with the 2 colors, but the 3 colors might work out for us. Seder Hoplite would be a good thing to go into if we had things to cast on it, but I'm actually going to go with this Cast into Darkness and see if black-green works out for me. We're not getting a lot of good green at all. This is the crazy heroic guy. Recursion. That doesn't sound like it's going to be very good unless they have something like this. 1/3. 1/3 for 2, that doesn't sound crazy good. And it doesn't say that's an enchantment. This guy comes out as a 2/2 for 2. And I could possibly splash red, although it looks like the green's not coming around, but with I do have the font that I could really get into. Now, if I take Farika's Chosen number 2, that is just the safe pick. But this is the more adventurous pick, and I'm going to try and see what's going on with it. Its power and toughness are pretty darn good. It's just like a fanatic of Mogus. Ooh, I don't have any other Minotaurs. I don't really have much to target things, and there's no other enchantments here. 1/3 flyer for 3. I'll take the 2/2 bear. That can do other stuff later in the game. Here's the Dryads. And Cruel Feeding would be a good targeting effect, but as it stands, I don't have any heroic creatures. We'll take this green here. Now I have some 1/1 counter generators with the Seder Grove Dancers, so I can do something along those lines with the Solidarity of Heroes, and maybe be able to do something with that. I think black-green is definitely where we have to be. This is an enchantment creature, and it fits with what we want to do. This might be good enough to just splash, right? 4 sorcery, trample. I'm gonna take this another removal spell. Graveyard to your hand. It is an enchantment, and that is a pretty heavy theme in this deck. This is an enchantment. And this is good for us. 1/3 for 2. And on color land, we are there. We're going to get the Ajani right here, I believe, or Godsend, and we'll play it. Alright, yo, there's going to be a key cat on the horizon, and we just need to upgrade the deck. Ooh, do I have any centaurs? Satyr, Constellation, I don't know. Let's see, War Chief. .06. He's a 3/3 for 4. Vigilance Trample, though. I do like a Brain Maggot. It forces them to deal with it. Aspect of Gorgon, I hope, comes back around. And Golden Hind isn't really the mana producer I'm looking for. Now, I am pretty controlling with all this enchantment type stuff going on. I don't think I want another Deathbringer with the Intimidate, because it does cost for 5. We do have a lot of 2-drops, conveniently. Worked out that way, I wasn't even planning it. Target creature for 6, destroy all non-enchantment creatures. I mean, it looks cool. Rare draft it. Nothing else is really jumping out at me as something I have to get. Worst fears, it's a mythic. For 8. We could go with another Nyx Infusion, another Satyr Grove Dancer. I'm feeling the Grove Dancer because it's a creature and we're gonna need that type of stuff. Do we need a 6 casting cost thing? I don't even think we need to play Extinguish All Hope, although might want to cut that. It is an enchantment creature, so it might be able to do something for us. I'm gonna take the Grove Dancer and try and be like aggressive / can't block me type business. This seems like this was the exact same pack that I got to open. But I like some Aspect of Gorgon. That's a pretty hot enchantment, in my opinion. It's a pretty hot one. Market Festival sounds good as an enchantment. I hope that comes back around. This is the enchantment tribal deck. So I may not have to. Ooh hoo hoo. Other mentors you have Death Touch. Do we have a lot of targeting effects? Well, we don't have as many good 2-drops as I thought. I don't want to play 2, maybe 1 font of return. I'm gonna take the 2-1 for 2. If I have anything good going on him, it could work out for the better. No. Nyx Fleece Ram. Don't want another one of those. Don't want another one of those. No. There's not a lot of good cards left in this pack. I'm gonna hate this one. I think that sounds correct. And the Deathblade Lampad over the Thunder. What do I have for targeting effects? Nyx Infusion, as long as it's an enchantment. And this is an enchantment. Or that is not. We have a lot of Constellation going on. Enchantment, enchantment. I don't think this guy's making the deck. Solidarity, Strength. This works really well with the Nyx Weaver. I might have to run 2 of those. Might have to. What? That came all the way back around. Enchanted Creature or Enchantment Creature. That sounds good. We'll take that and possibly use it for the sideboard and some trick status. Ooh, hey now. 2/4 Vigilance. I like that. Why not have some reach, right? Not that enchantment creature token. That might have worked better with the strategy. We're going to take the Nyx Infusion and not look back. 3/2 for 4. I'm going to take that out as a possible late game slam it in my face kind of thing. Take out the aerial formation. Take this font and this island. Yes. So we may not have to play the font of fertility, and this forest is a no-go, even though we will replace it with another forest. We have some targeting effects along the lines of Solidarity of Heroes. I may not need to play this one. But we have some really good enchantments that we can put on our creatures. We don't need to run 2 of those, although that does work really well with this spider. Top 2 cards of your library. I can get cards and then put them into my hand. This is a good body, a 2/3 for 3. Targets get 1/1, and then this will help me find nearly half the cards in my deck. Aspect of Gorgon. We have 15 creatures, 10. So, um, we are pretty much running. This is the only non-enchantment creature that I can see right offhand. Well, human soldier there, and then there's the Satyr Grove Dancers, and I have 3 of those. That'll work well with the Solidarity of Heroes. But now I need to choose to change out some stuff. Feast of Dreams, Enchanted Creature, or Enchantment Creature. It's pretty specific. 1 cast in the darkness would be okay to get my creatures through. It's like everything is an enchantment if it's not an enchantment. So I have 24 cards. I think Extinguish All Hope is just a little expensive. And the mana base is really easy, and I have a Scry land, and I think this is a halfway decent deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-enchantment creatures, and well, 6, 7, 8. 8 non-enchantment creatures. Everything else is an enchantment. 8 out of 23. That's pretty decent. That'll give me a good chance to hit some good stuff on Krufix's Insight. And then the rest into the graveyard. And then the Font of Return can be good as well with the Nyxborn Weaver. Not really looking into that one, but Cast in the Darkness might have to come back. I don't really have much in the way of removal, but Farouk is chosen, and maybe some other interesting effects. Gains Intimidate, so maybe I can close out some games. Loses 1 life. Do some good stuff. Maybe we can do some good stuff, so yeah, this is the deck. Gonna add some basic lands. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it would be an even split. Definitely in favor of black, but let's double check just to be sure. Because you don't want to be caught off guard when you want 1 mana for the other. Yeah, we need some black in our life, so, but we don't really need mana fixing, just 1 in the casting cost for everything, and then we have a couple of things that we can bring in off the sideboard. If he's doing like a really defensive deck, Cast in the Darkness, and a couple other things, big blockers if necessary, but 15 creatures, and we have a couple creatures we can add in. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. This is the deck. We're going to do this triple Born of the God Swiss, and hopefully pull out victory. So we will see you for round 1, game 1 here shortly.